noise over here. Oh, I see.
Yeah, oh, that.
That, just because it's off
Right.
the track. Oop.
So can you
I'm discombobulated.
come back here?
Is
so
the
I can
iPad
see?
over here?
Yeah, it's over there.
Over
See?
where? Oh, yes, I see.
You see it?
Thank you. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. So, welcome. I did not put, well, you did. You posted something that we were.
I did, yes.
Yes, you did. So we jumped on a few minutes early, and we're going to do that because
Because I said so.
because I said so. I love that, right? Because I said so. You know, it's funny because the Facebook people tend to be older people, so they come on right at time.
Yeah.
Instagram, they're on the minute you are on. I love that. Or is that you watching?
I don't. Are we on the right Instagram?
What?
It doesn't say we're live right now.
Isn't that nice?
It's okay. That's why we test these things.
I'm looking and saying hi, everybody, right there in big old face of
Are
mine.
you on Facebook on accident?
That's Steve. No, it's on the regular Instagram. Oh, I was on Facebook twice. No.
Yeah.
No.
You're on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook is over here.
Right,
oh,
but-
right here. Oh, I
yeah.
was running live on Facebook twice. See, that's what happens when old people get on the. Right. Hi, Steve. So we've started a little early because I keep putting us on everything except for what we need to be on. Hold on, I'm getting there. I'm getting there, people. I'm getting there.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's still 1 minute.
You're so funny.
Whew. Took me a minute, but we're there. Are we showing up yet?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, hilarious. More and more people are popping on. Hi, Jasmine. You're here, so that's not you. Anyways, so more and more people will jump on. We jump on a little early because it helps to bring in people. So,
Sorry, I gotta turn this down. Just
no,
'cause.
you're fine.
Just trying to get. I put this pimp head on and got discombobulated.
This what on?
This pimp
I
head.
know. Don't you like my troll hat? We're talking trolls today, people. We're talking trolls. Well, hello. We're talking trolls, people. Trolls. Hi, Mom. Okay, so we're going to talk about trolls. We're going to talk about toys, mainly Disney and trolls.
Yep.
Even
I
though
put
they're
this on
two
there.
completely different toy lines.
Yep.
And movie lines. And everything. Can you guys see Jasmine? She's blocked by this. Maybe I'll move this over.
Oh, I can. They can see. I just want to make sure I wasn't all up in your grill.
No.
Oop.
Okay. So we're kind of cramped over here because we did it over here in toys, which is a new, probably a new site of the store.
It is, yeah.
Because usually we do toys on the counter because we have more space.
It's old to us, new to you.
Right. Plus, it's a lot of moving back afterwards, and work
We're trying
smarter,
to
not
limit
harder.
that, right, yeah.
Work smarter, not harder. Right. What is this? Instagram.
Facebook.
Facebook,
Instagram's down there.
Instagram's down there. Okay. Wow, 7 already. Who else is on there? Cody. Hello, Miss Whipple. So, we're going to talk about trolls. We're going to talk about Disney.
Yes.
So why are we talking about trolls?
So we literally just got the largest plethora of troll dolls I have ever seen in my life.
This is just one little tiny thing of trolls. Who's giving us hearts? I love it.
I was earlier, so I don't know if it just now came up or if that was someone new.
Hopefully
Either way,
it was
keep doing
somebody
it.
New.
Keep doing it.
So anyways, I've got this tub of trolls. I got a box over there. We got trolls everywhere. We got a
Everywhere.
medical team. We've got
Literally.
sports teams.
Literally.
We've got everything you can think of when it comes to trolls. And the troll history is very fascinating
It
in a way.
is.
But before we get into all this, let's talk about what's going on this week. Okay, so I should put in troll earrings. I should put in troll earrings. So I don't know what's going on this week.
Anything new with CCWBA?
Well, there is something new. Nobody can see you. I don't like that.
It's because I keep stepping backwards.
Here, ooh, trolls going bye-bye. Okay, so we do have something new coming up. We are going to be having another After Dark on the 29th.
Say what?
We are going to book Caffeinated Conversations After Dark with Brooke Allen. We had the big one in Farmington.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fundraiser for MAD.
Yep.
This one's not a fundraiser. However, the bar is going to be donating to MAD at 5th Avenue, downtown Royal Oak.
Ooh.
And I'm so excited about this because we're going to be there.
Yep.
Jasmine will be there. Steve will be there. David hopefully will be there. We're going to have some great guests that we're starting to accumulate.
It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be amazing. We partnered with the Royal Oak Police Department. They're going to be setting up a tent.
Woody woo.
You know, putting drunk glasses on people to get them in.
That's gonna be fun.
Isn't that? It's going to be fun. It's going to be hilarious. You should be there with cameras just to watch.
I'm really excited for this.
Have you had them on before?
Drunk goggles only
Yeah.
once, and
Oh.
they're very nerve-wracking.
I know, they're
honestly.
crazy. Can you guys hear us okay? Give us thumbs up, give us hearts, give us something. Let us know that you're even listening. Hi, Shirley. How are you? So, we love hearts. We love everything. Oh, look, somebody's giving us hearts. I love it. So, we love to see those things float through the screen, both on Instagram, and that big thumb was cool. That
No,
one
yeah.
time.
I think
Right?
either when we do it or they do it, it's got to be like up there or something.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I love it.
So, we have a lot of really cool guests going to be coming on Day After Dark.
Yay!
It's going to be at night. Fifth Avenue is opening for us specifically.
Sick.
So, you know, and it's going to be open to the public, and it's not going to be ticketed price.
Oh, okay.
So, and anybody can come.
Be there, be square.
You can see a whole production in
Now, just to make sure, let
yeah.
me answer some questions because you
Yeah.
just sparked one. Is this event 21 and up?
this event is 21 and up if you're
Okay.
going to drink. There's no children. It's adult only.
Right.
Because it is a bar, you guys.
So still standard Michigan laws apply.
Still
once
standard
it's 10
Michigan
p.m., you
laws
have to have an ID.
apply. I think if you're 18 or 19, you can probably come as long
You
as you
just
don't
can't
drink.
drink. Well, yeah, they're not going to serve.
Plus, there's an outside area, and there's a big street with the police department there.
Okay,
Trust
great.
me, be of age, because the Royal Oak Police Department will be right outside that bar.
Yeah.
But we are going to be having, if you want to see how how a whole production set is done, and see Brooke up on film, camera, how do you say that? Brooke,
On the big screen?
not the big screen, but Brooke up, conducting a live show. I will be on the live show. You will be on the live show. We have a bunch of different people, so you'll have to come. July 29th. It's a Monday night. It's downtown Royal Oak, 5th Avenue. Be there, be square, 5 o'clock.
You know why people say be there or be square?
Why?
Because if you're not there, you're not around.
Oh my God, say that again. That's hilarious.
So the true meaning of be there, be square is what's the opposite of square? Round.
Round.
And when you don't show up, you're not around, so you're square.
That is hilarious. I've never heard that before, and I think it's fantastic. Isn't it? So, anyways, people are jumping on, jumping off. So, one of my favorite things about trolls is that they like to ride our taxidermy.
LOL, you brought
Right.
them on. I love that.
So, can you hold that for a minute? So, one of the things I like about trolls and the fact that we have so many of them is I can put them everywhere, right? So, I made this lovely Mrs. Duck here, right?
Love that.
This is Mrs. B Duckling and bad taxidermy duckling.
You're hilarious.
So, I put the baby on it to ride because this is what his hair would look like if he was flying through the air.
Literally.
Right? And he would be back, flying. And of course he's a baby, so mom and dad would get in trouble for letting baby fly on a duck. And if you can find a flying duck, I guess that's...
Right.
But how cool is that? You can decorate your taxidermy with ducks. David,
Mine
isn't that
is
cool,
not-
Darlene?
Mine
So,
froze up a little bit.
did it?
Yeah, so I don't. If there's any extra comments, I don't see them.
Okay, if you're experiencing freezing on here, please let us know so that way we can pretend
it
we're
out.
freezing.
Right. No, I'm just joking.
I know, we just freeze. So I'm going to set this here. What do you have any history on trolls? 'Cause
I
can
do.
talk about a little bit of trolls.
I
too.
do have a little bit about trolls, but one thing that I didn't get that I am curious to see if you got
What's that?
is why and when did they start to put earrings and belly button rings on trolls?
Ooh, I don't think I have that.
Those are my favorite types of trolls. If they got their ears pierced, I'm in love with those types of trolls.
Or if you have your ears pierced.
Yeah, then you guys can be twins. So here I do have.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Keep talking.
okay. I wasn't sure if you were talking to me. The first ever troll dolls were wooden. Danish fisherman Thomas Dam. Please let me know if you have this.
Thomas Dam is the one who created them. He actually whittled the first one out of wood.
Yep, and it says he was out of work often, but then he had a talent for carving figurines out of wood. Though he initially carved little gifts for his children, his wife recognized the monetary potential in his hobbies and encouraged him to sell some of those door to door, which then turned into a job making larger Christmas displays for a department store in the window of 1956.
Yes. The duckling kills me. I love it.
Me too.
So, yes, Dam, D-A-M, that's his last name.
Yep.
Made a damn good toy.
It's okay that you're late. Just be thankful that you're here now.
And down here we have Mommy.
Who is that? Is that Emily?
I don't know. I don't know who that is, like personally. But anyway, so cute. Love. You must love Trolls. Trolls. You must love Trolls. So wait till you see some of the Trolls that we have because they're crazy. They're crazy cool. What else do we have? Oh, I was going to tell you. So yes, Trolls. Where did they come from? Troll dolls actually have a history over in Denmark.
Yeah. Okay.
They were first created over in Denmark, right?
Yep.
And in the 1950s. So they don't go back as far. They only go back to the 50s. They don't go any further back. So that's kind of cool in a way.
Do you know how many he sold in the 50s?
No.
Just Denmark?
Mm-mm.
Over 10,000.
Over 10,000. And was that the plastic or was that the hand whittled wood?
The hand whittled
So
wood.
he created these, right? So Thomas Dam created these.
Isn't it silly? I keep forgetting his last name too.
I know. And might as well just swell.
And
right?
every time I'm like, damn.
So after his wife encouraged him to try selling these wooden dolls because he would make them and give them to his
Kids.
nieces, nephews,
Yep.
kids, whatever. So his wife talked him into selling these things in the 1950s, but they were all hand carved in wood, right? So, and what I thought was interesting is you see all the little hair. What color? Okay, here's a question for you guys. I know the duck doll troll is so cute, isn't he? So here's a question for you guys. What's that?
Read her previous comment.
I'm the chick doing the killer housewife shoot. Oh, I know who you are. I love that. Thank you. It's hard to tell when it comes to Instagram handles because they're
Because
so...
it's all pseudonyms. We don't know.
Mm-mm. So, ooh, what was I saying?
We were talking about what was the first colored troll?
Oh, yeah. I have a question for you guys. See if you guys can answer it. When Trolls first came out, there was only 3 hair colors.
Okay.
Who can tell me what the 3 hair colors are?
I don't know the
for
answer to
a
this,
troll?
so I'm gonna take a guess.
3 hair colors for a troll. If somebody can answer me this, Steve and I will choose a troll and give it to you.
Am I allowed to answer? I don't know the answer to this.
You don't get a troll.
Damn. See, I tried.
I'm showing her the answer. And it's not red, white, and blue like my hair. No, it's not. Actually, it's... Isn't that crazy?
That's weird.
I would never guess it.
Me neither.
Never
'Cause
guess
I've never
it.
seen one before.
Okay, so this is going to be a hard one for you. Blue, pink, and purple. Blue, green, and... Ha! No, none of those are right, but good try. So it's...
Who's Sherry on Facebook got it?
That's correct! How did you look that up? Anyways, okay, then who can tell me what it was made out of? Can you tell me what it
Okay.
was made out of? I love
Sherry,
that you did that.
You got
So,
Sherry. You
do
have
we know
to come
Sherry?
in for the. I don't. Sherry, you have to come in for the double whammy. I probably do. I just have to look at her face.
Okay, Sherry, are you in the neighborhood?
Oh, Cody got it too.
Okay, so here's one for you. The black, white, and orange is correct. Those were the 3 horsehair. No, it wasn't horsehair, but good try. So we're talking about the type of what the hair was made out of.
Right.
Okay, so white, black, and orange are correct. Those were the 3 first. Orange. Look, duckies. And
so
the duckies
bright.
got orange hair. And it's so funny
Oh,
because...
Sherry, you are so funny. She said I'm the purple lady.
Oh! I love that. Because I know exactly who it
Exactly,
is now.
we do
Grab a
exactly.
purple one and show her. Although you were just here, so you probably saw him. So, what type of hair was it made out of? Horsehair was a good guess, but that is not the correct guess. Can somebody else tell me? Black, white, and orange. Yes, Shirley, that is correct, but somebody did get it.
Cody got it right.
Sheep's wool. It is sheep's wool. Yep, you got it right.
Yep, Cody, you
He'll
got
be
it
in
right.
tomorrow for the one we choose for him.
So Jason showed me these, and honestly, I was pretty lit to see them. I knew that all trolls were brown, but this one's like dark brown and has purple hair.
It does have purple hair. I think these are the black ones, like technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is cool. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did never seen one darker complexion up until just
We have a
recently.
few of them too.
Yeah, we do. We have a doctor's one too.
You know what? And I'm going to show you guys this other one over here because it's really cool. These, I have so much fun with these because, I mean, for every single thing you do in life, you have a troll that matches it.
No,
So
yeah.
if you like to scuba dive or snorkel, if you like to snorkel, look at this. If you like to snorkel, she's got the little snorkel on here with the, and there's some I've never even seen before.
No, yeah, for real.
Like the fact that
There's
some
so
of them
many-
are this big.
And so many themed ones. I didn't know that there was so many themed ones.
Icelandic. You look that up.
Actually,
So
I do have
look
here
at the
too.
little tiny one Aren't those cute?
I do have here that says, while
Mhm.
trolls range from large to child size in various fairy tales, their primary characteristics have always been their extreme ugliness. In their mythology, they often lived under bridges or in mountains, and
Trolls, yes.
and they spend their time
Mhm.
tricking humans out of their money, but they're always hideous.
Yep. And they're still, even the toys are tricking people out of their money.
No, honestly, they are. Seriously.
Look at this
Yeah.
on the skateboard. He's got a little skateboard going on here. You've got the little car. This looks like a little, one of those little block cars, like that go inside of the. Where'd it go? The toll house, or I can't think of what it's called.
Tool House.
I don't know. Anyway, so check them out. Some of this stuff I've never even knew we had that they had.
Yeah. It also here says, but Dan managed to take the usually ugly features, wrinkly faces, bulbous noses, oversized ears, and turn them into tiny, oddly adorable figurines. And since, according to Scandinavian traditions, nothing bad can happen to a person who is laughing, Dan thought that this charmingly unattractive little troll, which he named Good Luck Trolls, as Chucky
Yep, good luck trolls. That's what they were called.
chuckle-inducing talismans, that they were so ugly, Dan once said, that you couldn't help but laugh, and when you laugh, you know, luck follows you.
You want to know what's funny? I think I had this haircut in the 80s.
Yeah.
I think I had this haircut in the 80s.
I was gonna say that little
And probably
troll's
this
so
color.
odd. You're so funny.
I've had pink hair before, but check that out. I mean, I love these. They're so cool. And there's little houses, and like this is for the mini trolls. These are for Tweeny's Village for the mini trolls. Actually, this is a knockoff, I think, Tweeny Village. But it's the village
Treasure trolls.
for the treasure trolls. They come in. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. I think.
Oh yes. So this is cool. Which low key, as a Funko Pop collector, I
We have
thought
a few of those.
I thought these were cool that they
Mhm.
included the real hair for this
Yep.
one. But this, I cannot believe he waited so long to even show me this. It is a troll-themed Barbie.
It is.
Now, come on, you guys know that this is it right here. Look, she's the it girl. She's got like a little troll accessory. Look at her earrings. Oh, and then this is the Funko Pop up close. I thought that he was really cool.
So this is Russ Berry Company, but this is Troll.
Turn and
In the
twist.
box. This is the one of the skateboarding trolls from the 80s. In the box, Russell Berry. Check that out. Isn't that cool? It is. I mean, to have the original box is ridiculous in my mind. Because what'd you do? Just get it as a gift and say, oh, I didn't want that. Stick it down there. Do you know what I mean?
This Barbie's actually so cool. It comes with different interchangeable pieces for your troll hair.
Check out that skateboard.
Yeah, it's fire.
Check out that skateboard for this troll. So this is a large. Oh, look at him.
Let's put it on here. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to snatch.
No,
it.
you're fine. Does he turn too?
He does.
Oh, he turns too. It's called the Turn 360, so of course he turns, right? So, check him out. Look at that. Look at that box. It's always great to get toys. I know the Barbie was cool, wasn't it? It's always great to get toys if they're in their original box, right? We just got a ton of monster toys in that are in their original box. And we had...
They didn't even put the holes on the feet the right way.
No?
No, they're not even, they're too far apart.
Oh. Of course. Oh no. I think it's there. Oh no. I
You see what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's just from age.
Old, yeah.
Oh, there we go. This one.
Oh,
He was on there because Steve had him on there.
look, guys, he just spins and does a 360.
He fits on there, but once he's on there, he's hard to get off. I love it when things don't work. on
Right,
there.
no, right?
Right? But it does work because we had him on there, so no, he does work. But he's not that expensive either. He's $20 for this, and then, you buy a little tiny brother for him, and it's 20% off.
Isn't that Barbie cool?
Shall we
Oop,
show it
I'm
again?
sorry.
Shall we show it again?
Yeah. And while you do that, I'm going to talk about
Yes.
I'm going to talk about their hair too. Even Dam's first trolls had wild, crazy
Isn't
hair
that
that
cool?
became their trademark. The Icelandic sheep's wool was dyed 3 colors. Yep, we covered that: white, black, and orange.
Mhm.
And glued to the tops for a bushy, exaggerated mane that Life magazine called strangely soothing to the touch. And though the company eventually switched to synthetic hair that stood even more upright, Dam said production demand for the dolls was so high in 1964 that he had to buy Iceland's entire wool harvest that year.
This Barbie's older than you.
That's lit.
1992.
That's lit. Look at the back of it.
1992. This Barbie, this troll Barbie, first came out in 1992, you guys. Isn't that... Well, thank you, Cody. I love when you all do your show.
Aww.
So, 1992, Barbie was cool enough... Look at her earrings.
I know, yeah.
I know. It was cool enough to add trolls, you know.
Am I taken?
Yeah, you can send them there. So one of the things with trolls is people are like, oh, you know, who owns trolls? Is it Disney? Is it Pixar? Is it DreamWorks? Is it Hasbro? Is it Russell Berry? Is it, well, yes, all of them do. However, the creative rights of the troll doll lie with the Dam family.
Okay.
Even today, the creative rights with the troll doll lie with the Dam family. So let me give you a little bit of history about trolls on the aspect that, or we haven't told you so far. You can show some while I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
Like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. How about the medical team or the night walk? I call them the night walkers.
I love this one has a bonnet on.
I call them the night walkers. We even have adult ones. Actually, they're not adults, but look at the dress. Isn't that cute? We have a ton of them. So she's going to show you some while I tell you. So, why trolls? Trolls are the first thing that come to mind when you think of cute, lovable creatures, blah, 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 blah. But Royal Design did, in 1974, the Dam family decided to sell off molds and allow other toy companies to do things with their trolls, right? So they would sell creative rights, not... They would sell creative rights, not... what did I say they were called? I'm losing my mind today. I think it's the
Think
troll
of it,
hair.
Jason. We must.
I think it's the troll hair.
We're relying on you. You
So-
must think of it.
They keep their artistic rights to the troll doll, so you cannot alter the troll doll, but they license and sell off the ability to make molds of trolls. And Steve, correct me if I'm wrong,
This one's wearing
to
a
make
bonnet.
molds of trolls. So the Dam family decided they're going to sell a bunch of molds for trolls. And so you've got Royal Design, you've got Russell Berry, you've got all these different... Hasbro did them. They all did them, right? They all did different designs for trolls. So that way they went across mass market through all the toy shops. Then in the late 70s, they sold rights of use to DIC?
Yep.
DIC Toys. DIC Toys wanted to alter the image, so the Dam family said, fine, but you're changing the name.
Right.
And you're adding a Z to the end, so Trolls.
And if you're around my age, you'll remember that there was a small animated TV show that was around for 2 seasons, and then it got canceled.
That's the Trolls with the Z.
With the Z.
So that was a huge failure for DIC Entertainment, or DIC Toys. Huge, huge failure. So much so that DIC tried to sue the Dam family for setting them up for failure, which was thrown out of court, of course. So they kept trying to sue. They kept trying to sue.
But why was it thrown out of court?
Because because they sold them the Z.
Right.
And said you can alter it all you want, but you have to use the Z, because if you want to use the Trolls, you have to do them our way.
Right.
So they didn't want to do them their way, but because it didn't work, all of a sudden it's their fault. So they tried to sue. So the litigation went on for a while, and so Trolls got smart, or the Dam family got smart, and they ended up selling creative rights to DreamWorks, who created the movie, The Trolls. And told DIC, if you want to continue this, you got to go against DreamWorks.
Right.
And nobody goes against DreamWorks.
DreamWorks.
It's like going against Disney.
No one has enough money to do that.
Right. So that's how we ended up with the Troll movies, because DreamWorks got the rights to it, and you love one already. I can tell.
He has a tail on his butt.
He's because he's for Easter.
But look at the best part. He's got a tail.
So yeah, that was cartoon intros. In 2005, a rebranding failure, they called it. There was an attempt to modernizing the brand by calling them Trolls with the Z. That's what DIC did. It was a huge misstep. They even wrote that in there. Huge misstep. In 2007, Dam's company filed a lawsuit claiming that DIC Entertainment is destroying the image of their product.
Wow.
On top, and so DIC turned around and tried to sue them for It was just crazy. It was all this type of stuff. So then rebranding happened because DreamWorks stepped in and they sold the rebranding to DreamWorks, keeping the same image, the same name, but modernized their clothing, their stuff like that, and the way they spoke and stuff like that. So while they don't look quite as goofy as the original models, they still have the iconic hair that we all know and love. But they are now 60 years later from the start of these. 60 years, these things. These things are 60 years old. They're older than me. Can you believe that? The 1950s.
I love how
craziness.
Everyone's loving
The what?
the show and tell we're doing with your commentary.
Who else is saying something?
There are just lots of hearts that are popping up on our
Oh. So, I mean, we have them in every category you can think of.
No, like literally.
Like, let's say you have a troll house with a bunch of trolls in it, and one of them has the sniffles. So we're going to call the medical team. We're going to call the medical team. Oh, that's the lifeguard. Oh, and I grabbed
the
a
medical team.
hooker. Here's the new, look at this. I've got a nurse. I must have grabbed, oh, here we go. Here's the rest of the team. Here's the rest of the team. Okay, here we have a nurse. We have the nurse. We have the scrubs. How cute is that, right? We have another nurse. Oops. What I love about it is it's even got a shot. Look at this. It's got the
syringe.
The syringe.
Oh, wow, that's hilarious.
So, whereas this lovely nurse here, Nurse Ratchet, has the thermometer, and it's awfully big for your mouth. The thermometer. This nurse here, redheaded nurse, she's got
the syringe.
the syringe.
Scary.
So don't get her mad, right? So you've got these, so we can call the medical team. I'm going to set this over here so I don't lose it.
Okay, sick.
And then if we, all of a sudden, you have baby being flown away in a duck, and you need to catch him, I have a police officer somewhere.
Oh, really?
Where do I have a police officer? I thought I grabbed him and brought him over here.
I did not see no police officer.
Now we've lost the police officer, so now we got to get the military and to find them. We have them all. Maybe we'll...
And in store, we have them all separated as well.
We do. I have the police officer somewhere. I had this all planned. That's okay. We'll take a train and we have the conductor.
Plane, trains, and all. He's cool. I like his
We
conductor
have the conductor
outfit.
outfit. I have a police officer sitting around here somewhere that I cannot find.
I only have Sherlock Holmes. We should just ask him.
And then I'm going to go get a few other ones in a minute to show you, but look at her. I've got Hobo Henrietta.
She's cute.
This is Hobo Henrietta up here. And then... All right. So she's going to entertain for a second while I go grab the police officer.
Cool, because I have some cool things to tell them. So a little bit about this show is also going to be a mixture between...
Rapunzel.
She's cool,
It's
too.
Rapunzel.
With woven hair.
Oh, my God. Woven hair, Rapunzel. Oh. Russell Berry. It says right on the bottom, Russell Berry. Go ahead.
So we were also going to be talking about a little bit of Pixar and a little bit of Disney as well. I covered a little bit of Pixar just because they seem to be popping right now.
You said popping and it said popped off.
Oh. So Disney and Pixar did separate just because both brands did become too big under one corporation. So they were forced to separate and then have two separate people for profit or income.
Really?
Is he a doctor?
No, he's a puppet.
Yeah, but what is he wearing?
Yeah, he is a doctor. He's a doctor. I can't fit my hand in there, or else it would.
Can I see him?
Yeah, see if you can fit your hand in there.
Yeah. So, we have lots of cool things hold on to cover about Pixar, but first I want to get this puppet going because...
I'm sorry, I just...
No,
Woo. This is either a maid or a nighttime, or she's going to bed. I don't know what this is.
She's a Jezebel.
Oh. I think she is.
She's a Jezebel.
I think she is. I think that's supposed to go over her hair.
That's what she is. She's a Jezebel. Okay. So, actually, the word Pixar comes from the faux Spanish word to make pictures, which I think is really cool. What is she? He.
He's going to tell
Jafar.
you a fortune.
It's Jafar.
Jafar.
From Aladdin. Okay. So, Pixar's #1 movie this year was Inside Out 2, and that surpassed Incredibles 2 by a ton.
This was in the box, so she got lost in the wild and was raised by trolls.
It's a weird looking doll.
See her hair?
honestly.
She was in the box with Trolls.
We need a troll society. Yes, we sure do. Pixar's worth $7.4 billion.
Woo!
And Pixar actually has 3.6 thousand employees as of June 2024, which is a lot, honestly. Their oldest movies, starting from 1 to 8, is going to be Toy Story 1995. And I have a fun fact about Toy Story in just a minute. Bug's Life, that hit theaters in 1998, one of the best Pixar movies, hands down. Toy Story 2 was then released shortly after in 1999. Wow, Monsters, Inc. was released in 2001. Right after that, Finding Nemo in 2002. Incredibles, great movie, 2004. Cars, phenomenal, 2006. And the best one out of them all is Ratatouille, which was then released in 2007. Honestly, all those movies seem a lot newer than what I thought. He's cool. I like his mohawk.
I probably had this hairdo too.
In that same color
Actually,
too.
when you met me, I had a mohawk.
Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are a Toy Story lover around here, and if you love Trolls just like we do, Toy Story, he matches my hat that I was going to wear earlier.
Lions.
Toy Story would have never been made and would have never made it to production or even the animation stages because it was accidentally deleted from one of the largest files in the Disney and Pixar company, but one woman who was at home on maternity leave for 2 months had that file saved on her computer. So when she got the email that says, "Oh crap, guys, we just accidentally deleted the final and only stages of Toy Story in the making. What are we going to do?" She said, "Guys, it's okay. I have it on my flash drive," and sent it over to them. And now we have Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4. Honestly, such a great franchise for Pixar and Disney to be a part of that.
I still can't find the cop.
What, is he wearing a cop outfit?
Yeah, he's wearing a blue cop outfit.
Where?
So, a little FYI about Disney and the colors they use. Did you know that Disney created their own colors?
I did.
Disney, so I love that you're talking about Disney, and we were going to talk about Trolls and Disney because we didn't think we had enough about Trolls, but literally, we probably did. Because look, I got pencil toppers.
Yeah, no,
And
I like
pins.
this one. He's cute.
Mm-hmm. Who had a pencil topper of a troll when they were in school? I did.
I did too.
I did. So, and I know Brooke did because I brought her a pink one because she was like, "Oh, I
seen it
have
on
one
the
of
show."
those."
Uh-huh.
And now on her show, she
I
has
seen
it on
it.
her pen all the time. We're talking about doing an '80s show.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Wouldn't it? Look at this.
Best time.
Yes. So, Disney did a lot for the world that we live in today when it comes to entertainment. Things that you didn't even know Disney did. Like, for instance, Disneyland. So, Disneyland opened. It was the very first amusement park to open without a roller coaster. Okay, because they thought, oh, every amusement park has to have a roller coaster, right? Wooden roller coaster back then. But they opened without it.
Yeah.
So after about a year, Walt Disney said, "You know what? We need a roller coaster." So he happened to be vacationing in Switzerland.
Oh, nice.
Vacationing in Switzerland, and he saw the Matterhorn.
Oh.
And so he took a picture of the Matterhorn, and he sent it back to Roy Disney, his brother, and he said, "Build this." That's all it said on the back of it. Build this. So they continued. They had to think about how they were going to build a roller coaster inside the Matterhorn. And so that's when they first developed the steel roller coaster.
Wow.
So the Matterhorn was the very first roller coaster that was made completely out of steel. So the bending, the everything, because they had to twist it through that mountain.
Right.
There's 2 actual roller coasters in that mountain. A lot of people don't realize that. They're the exact same roller coaster, but if you can get a different ride twice.
Sure.
Without realizing it. So Disney created the Disney Imagineers came up with the roller coaster, the steel roller coaster, and then started licensing out the steel roller coaster to different places. And to this day, they get a kickback for everyone.
That's
built.
Crazy, and there's a lot of them. Cedar
Can
Point
you
just
believe
built
that?
a
I
ton
had
of
no
them.
clue. If you get a chance now, this is not something that I've studied. I watched a documentary. So, and it was really cool because they created the first. I don't know what it was on. Steve, if you remember what that documentary was on, let me know. You did what? Somebody did something.
It was Madge.
Christina Beaver! I love that you're watching. Look at me, I'm about to.
You're so funny.
I love that you're watching.
She probably likes Trolls.
And so I don't know if you've met Christina. She's
I have.
you
Of course
have.
I have.
Okay. So hopefully one of these days you can come here. Maybe you did come here once.
No, I just met her at the show.
No, I know, but I'm just wondering.
Oh.
Anyways.
You brought up something, but then you didn't finish your thought on it.
So Disney created the colors. Disney also was the very first one to merchandise their movies.
Okay.
And created the merchandising of their movies. They also created the ability to photograph to photograph with depth, three-dimensional filming for movies. He created this elaborate camera that was like 5 layers.
Like 5
because
different
he
lenses.
found that if you have a 2D picture and you're trying to get a close-up to something towards the back, everything in front gets bigger.
Right.
And you don't want that to happen because you want to go through it.
She said, hi.
Oh. Because you want to go through it.
Right.
So they said that the picture's got to come towards them.
Sure.
So in order to do that on multiple levels, they had to
lenses.
create, and it looked like this huge box, open box, like a grading system
Sure.
or a grid system.
Sure.
And it had 5 layers and different cameras, and he created that. So I'm learning a lot about, because I look at these documentaries in a different eye
Sure.
than I did when I was younger. Now I look at him as like, wow, he really created stuff that made the world change.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? I don't know if I have that. I don't have the money he has, but
You have the drive.
I have the drive. Well, Walt Disney was such a, he was not a nice man. He was not a nice man, and I'm surprised his brother Roy didn't have a heart attack at some point and die. Roy outlived Disney, but Roy was money,
Sure.
whereas Disney was, where Walt was creativity.
Sure.
So everything that Walt Disney wanted to do, he just started his Imagineering doing without even talking to Roy about the money, where the money was going to come from. He brought Disney to bankruptcy 6 times
By just doing frugal
by
things.
filming his first movie,
Nice.
by creating the camera, by opening Disneyland.
Sure. Which one was open first, California or Florida?
California was opened in 1958.
Okay.
California was opened in 1970.
Nice.
Yep. So, because California got landlocked, meaning that the expansion was very hard.
Okay.
So, but, you know, I'm surprised Disney didn't buy Trolls.
There is some cool thing, and you know Eric Andre's in the new Troll movie.
Oh, no, I didn't know there was a new Troll movie.
I think there's 2 or 3 out right now.
Well, there's a few, because we had the jacket from the movie.
Oh, yeah, we sure did.
We
The rainbow
did,
one.
yeah.
I remember that.
So what else are you going to say?
So earlier, Jason brought up the fact that Disney made 5 colors. They invented 5 new colors. That is very true.
Mhm.
The only one that I am aware of, and I know one of them is a shade of purple, but one of them is a shade of green. And this shade of green is called Go Away Green. And they use it in a lot of movies like Encanto, and I'll get to that in a second. But they also use it for things in real life like on the park. They use Go Away Green to hide slots on doors, openings in the floor, cameras. They use it for certain people's outfits because it's very good at camouflaging. It is a shade of green where your brain recognizes it if you're looking directly at it, but if you're not,
Is it this green?
Almost, yeah.
Is it this green? I just hit this, so it probably made a noise.
Oh, okay.
Is it this green?
Almost.
Isn't that fun? Look at him. He's got his little cape, his little eye stuff. Look, I just keep going back to Trolls. His little eye.
But if you guys are into things like Jason brought up, like the 5 different colors, that Go Away Green is in a very popular movie called Encanto. And Encanto, that color green is actually used for the character Bruno, and we don't talk about Bruno, but that color is used to hide him. And what is he doing the entire movie? He is hidden away up in the tower, wherever he is hidden in that sand lot. And a couple cool facts about Encanto, since it's their second popularest movie after Inside Out 2. She's cute, and I like how it's showing her belly button ring.
Look, they cut out the outfit for the belly button
Honestly,
ring.
that's so iconic.
Ooh.
She's the new
Now,
girl.
would your daughter leave the house with your belly button ring?
Yes.
I'm
I
sorry.
would let her.
Would your daughter or son? Because I actually knew a guy who had hair like this.
I would let them. I would let them leave like that. So if you have seen the movie Encanto, then you may or may not have caught this, but everybody's clothing actually showcases what their magical power is. So for example, Luisa, she's the strong sister. All the patterns on her outfit are dumbbells and or types of weights. Peppa, that's the aunt who can control the weather, and her earrings are suns. And then we also have Isabella, and she can have the magical ability to make things grow, so her entire dress is made out of flowers.
Is this driving you nuts that I'm showing Trolls while you're talking about Disney?
Nope, it's not.
probably driving Disney nuts.
Maribel also doesn't have a gift, as you guys may know, so if you pay attention to her outfit has a bunch of butterflies on it, which is representation of change, but then it also, hi Charles, it also represents the fact that her entire outfit is different pieces of everybody else's, which I think is really cool. My next couple of really cool facts about Encanto is that Maribel's first name was supposed to be Beatrice, and it was now changed to Maribel.
Charles? Charles who?
From the Picassos.
The group?
Yes.
Oh,
if
I thought it was a different Charles.
Oh, no, if you were to see him, you'd know.
Well, thank you for being on. Oh, I remember him.
Yep. And her name was then changed to Maribel, which then in Spanish it means to look, which is what she's doing the entire movie. She is looking for her gift. Isn't there just so many cool correlations? Also, the end of the song, Don't Talk About Bruno, when they're all singing and overlapping each other, that is actually the name, a madrigal. So their family name is Madrigal, but the musical sense is to sing all together, and that is another reason why that laps up together, which I think is really cool as well. And then my last couple of facts about Pixar and Disney, for me to wrap it up at least with my facts, is if you guys have Disney Plus, this is something really cool. I love the Devil Guys. I'm surprised he's still even here, honestly.
Because he's in the tree. People don't see him.
He's cute.
I told you to put him in the tree. Look at him.
And he gonna live there forever, too. He's cool.
Hot stuff.
I like how he doesn't have any ears or anything. He's look how very swole. Look at his back muscles.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Jeez.
1992.
His dogs are out.
This looks newer, but this is
does.
1992. Look at that. Ooh. They're all trolls,
and look,
though.
he has black hair. That's the only one
He
that
does.
has black hair.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, it is. Interesting.
If you guys have Disney Plus, there's a couple of really cool shorts on there that pertain to real life and Time Warp Live, which I think is kind of cool. The first one doesn't really pertain to me because I don't experience this, but Pearl. Pearl's about a cute little soft pink cotton ball that is the first and only woman to be in this workplace, and it shows exactly how toxic masculinity within the workplace can take a toll on its workers and employees. And then my last one is Loop. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen any of these things.
So
When were they all made?
so the
It's up to 4.
the first shorts were all the way back in 1980. That's when they started
Oh,
making
really?
shorts. They only have 35 of them. And Loop is Pixar's first nonverbal autistic character that they have ever made and then
Really?
produced and filmed. And it was dedicated to a Mr. Adam Burke that lived from 1971 to 2018. He's cool. Would we consider him a troll?
The hair.
What's his name? Don't they have names?
But you know what I do have?
What are,
I don't know what that one is.
their names are very specific.
Look at my little pet. My little pet. Look at him. Isn't that the coolest thing?
His
it's a
nose.
shelf. It's a shelf.
A shelf hugger.
Well, hello. You could take him and put him in your pocket. Right?
Yeah, no, literally.
Isn't he fun?
He's cute. I'd put him over
He's
my
called Peek and Zeke.
Peek and Zeke.
Peek and Zeke.
Peek and Zeke.
So you know you need a Peek and Zeke in. There, we'll set him right there
Yeah,
so you
he's
guys
cute.
can look at him. Oh, they can't see him, but you guys can.
Oh, well.
I know. What other ones do we have? That's fun. I still never found the cop.
He is oh, wow. Look at this little mini troll's face.
I know, isn't it? Go show it.
Oh, is he snoring? I think he might be snoring. Look at that.
Oh, you're right. They all have names. Here's Floressa. Here's Floressa.
She's
This
cute.
is Floressa.
The words that they use to describe them are nutty, kooky, and silly.
It's first edition Treasure Trolls.
Wavy, cool, and crazy.
And we have a carrying case that you can carry all your trolls in.
That's fire.
Isn't that fantastic?
That is fire.
So we have carrying cases for all your trolls because you're going to need to come and buy Hobo Henrietta And
And this sleeping, slacking.
I have
Oops.
Grandma and Grandpa over there in the tree. We've got clown ones. We've got, you name it. You name it, we've got it.
You guys, I dropped a troll, and he was very small.
And now you can't find him?
Nope, I found him. Peek and Zeke found him.
And here's where Grandpa's at.
Oh, he was the first one I've shown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's very cute. Show him again.
He's very cute. He's very cute. He deserves to be taken home by one of you. Isn't that fantastic? So we do have a whole bunch of Disney toys. We talked about Disney, but we didn't show you much because I'm going nuts over the trolls everywhere, right? I wanted to lay down and do a Whoopi Goldberg, remember?
Yes.
Where I just cover myself in trolls and all you see is my face. But we got a whole bunch of Disney stuff. As you can see here, from vintage Disney, a ton, well, oop, and we got trolls here, and we got trolls here. Disney would have a heart attack, right? So, anything you can think of. Look at these mugs. These mugs. How cool is that, right? They're not, they're probably 90s.
And speaking of The Incredibles, I knew that this was from Disney on Ice because this looked very familiar. I swore I had one. This was Disney and Pixar's very first box office hit. The Incredibles grossed like over $2 million.
Wasn't even my favorite movie.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Did you know that the Incredibles...
What's your favorite Pixar?
Bug's Life.
What's your guys' favorite Pixar?
I'd have to say Bug's Life for sure.
Monsters, Inc.
Monsters Inc. We scare because we care.
I loved Monsters, Inc.
Me too, and I feel like the whole story...
I liked the fish, too, but...
The fish.
Nemo.
Finding Nemo, yeah.
Finding Nemo.
Did you ever
I like
hear...
Dora.
Oh, did you guys ever hear about the theory of Finding Nemo? In Spanish, Nemo means no one, and that is all supposed to be a hallucination that his dad has.
Well, because when you go down that deep, you start to...
Exactly.
And you Finding Nemo, so you'll never find
no
him.
one, exactly.
Empty holes. So, as you can see, tons. The older Disney, Evan K. Shaw, we've got some great...
Those are VHS.
What are these? Yeah.
They're toys. The box is meant to look like a VHS, but there's a figurine on the inside.
But there's a figurine. Look at that, and it's meant to look like a VHS.
Yep, the slip is supposed to look like old VHSs.
You know, we had this whole thing was filled.
A kid came and bought like all of them.
All of them. That's crazy. So one of the main things that we wanted to talk about, that I wanted you to know about Disney is, so Disney, even though it was the very first company to produce product based on the movies and cartoons they have, Disney is still the #1 most collected toy from a movie.
Sure.
It's still the #1 most collected. Disney is also very strict on their licensing.
Licensing, yeah.
And if you watch the documentary, you'll see why they're strict on it.
Is it true that Walt Disney's head is still in the jar?
I doubt that. But you know what? They had so much damn money that it wouldn't surprise me if it was. So, so come in and check. But I was thinking about showing some of the monster toys. Should I?
That'd be kind of cool.
The only thing is they're locked up.
Oh.
I can go unlock them if you can keep them
Entertained
for a few seconds.
Sure.
So one thing that we were not going to do is I wasn't going to bring out the monster stuff because we did a on a live. Steve and I did. So if you haven't seen it, or you always hear us talk about Steve, or you see him on here, and you want to see him, go back onto Facebook or Instagram. I did it on both, Facebook or Instagram, and or even YouTube for that matter, because I put it on YouTube too.
I did get the notification.
So go back and watch it, because Steve gives you a plethora of information about some of these monster toys. Because we had a person in, I got to tell you, we had a person in today who came in for the Phantom of the Opera on card. And he sat there and he held it, and I thought he was going to have tears in his eyes. Because he said, I have never seen a Lincoln, by Lincoln, I have never seen a Phantom of the Opera from the 1970s, early 70s, on a card. I've never even seen one.
He probably was so privileged.
And he was sitting there he goes, I'm standing in a shop, and I'm holding he couldn't believe it. He was like almost speechless.
Isn't that great?
Isn't that great? So, she'll entertain you for a second. I'm going to go get you a couple of rare monster toys to see.
Okay. So honestly, I've been super excited to talk about this all night. If you really like to spruce up your knowledge and to just really round off everything that we kind of brushed up on the show tonight, there's this really cool YouTube channel. It's called the Super Carlton Brothers. David actually showed them to me, and anytime I need to clear up something Disney or Pixar related, they're the first channel that I go to because they're so knowledgeable and they speak straight facts. They actually have this very long video. If you guys have an extra hour to spare, it's totally worth it. It is called The Complete and Utter Pixar Theory. They start from beginning to end, which I think is a really great watch and listen if you guys have the time. They start and they update it every year too, because obviously new and improved Disney and Pixar movies come out. But fun fact, the first theoretical Disney Pixar movie was supposed to be The Good Dinosaur. But if you know, in our time, real life, The Good Dinosaur didn't come out until like 2016, I think it was. I'm sorry, I see the little screen go up on here. But yeah, no, so there were so many cool different types of Pixar theories that do come up when it comes to all the new additions. And Trolls, you know, they're making a really big addition to the Pixar theme right now, because even though they're DreamWorks, Pixar and DreamWorks have a lot of similarities when it comes to their animation and plot style. Do you have them?
I do.
Okay.
All right. You got a stopping point?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What I'm going to show you are very rare toys. They're expensive. They're very expensive. And they do not, our 20% off sale does not go towards these.
Not applicable.
Not applicable. But, and you're going to see why, because these are extremely rare. Here is Hunchback of Notre Dame, mint on card. Well, on card. It's got a little crinkling around here. But it's on card, never been opened. It is by Lincoln International, and this is the Hunchback of Notre Dame. This has not even been seen in rotation in forever. Somebody's saying something.
I just wanted to see if they could see it in the screen.
Oh, I can get closer.
Cool.
So this is it, and yes, those prices are right that you see. But this is the Hunchback of Notre Dame by Lincoln International. If you want more detail on these, go back and watch the other video. Can you hold down?
Yep.
This is the Mummy by Lincoln International on card, in blister pack, on card. This early 70s. I can tell you exactly, maybe, no. Steve, if you're on, I believe it's early 70s. This is one of the rarest toys you can find. This hasn't been seen on card in decades. Then I have, this is The Fly, and this is by S.S. Kresge. Who's S.S. Kresge? You do know. By S.S. Kresge. Who can tell Jasmine what S.S. Kresge is? What we know it as today.
Did he invent somebody?
Oh, did he ever? Not somebody, but. And so this is The Fly. We have two of these, you guys, two. These are so cool. It tells you about it.
Oh, okay. It says a brilliant scientist perfects a matter transmitter. This amazing machine can break down matter to its molecular state, transport it instantaneously, and reassemble it at a distance point. The doctor experiments, beginning with objects and small animals, first an ashtray, then a cat. Convinced of the machine's proficiency, he decides to attempt his experiment on a human being. He is confident of success, aware that the housefly has been close in the machine with him, and the transmitter whirls to life as before, and the molecules reassemble in the receiver, but the order has been changed. Two monsters have been created in a ghastly mistake, the head in the one, foreclaw of the other, and the man's head on the body of the fly.
Did you not see the movie?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah. So this is a rare one, too. Now, she's going to give you a little bit of information on something, and I'll be right back with two more.
Okay, sick. There is some really cool, interesting facts about. I didn't know that they considered one of the. I did not know that the Fly was considered one of the Universal monsters. Are all those Universal monsters?
I'm not sure I understand.
Thanks, Siri. The Hunchback of Notre Dame is honestly such a very unique and interesting toy, just because of how they made his facial expressions.
The Fly might be universal, actually.
Because I didn't know if the Fly was universal or not.
I believe it is.
He's probably one of my favorites besides the Invisible Man. I think he's really cool too.
All right. These are two good ones, you guys. Anybody saying anything?
Steve said 1974 Kmart.
Thank you, Kmart.
Sherry's.
S.S. Kresge, the K.
Oh,
is
duh.
Kmart.
I knew it sounded familiar.
Yeah, it's Kmart. So, believe it or not, S.S. Kresge, K for Kmart.
Noted.
And Michigan is the home of Kmart.
Yep, I did know that.
Okay, so this one is Frankenstein. And it's official, it's Frankenstein by, it's on here somewhere, Ahi, AHI brand, Hong Kong. Look at this, 8-inch figure. We have it wrapped just to be safe because the blister pack is crinkling a little bit, but it's still a mint on card. Let's get this closer for you to see. Original backing on this. Great graphics. Isn't that fantastic? I'll let you hold this one. Now this one's cheaper than that one, and it is the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Now this is something funny, and Steve explained this pretty much in detail on the Monster Show. But this is a repop back, but an original monster. So what that means is somebody had the original monster and created the back of it,
Sure.
the cardboard, but to specs. I mean, but it is not original from the store.
Right.
So, but the creature is.
Sure.
So it's an original creature from the Black Lagoon with a
Repop box.
repop cardboard. But because it is original, I'm going to tell you this is still worth tons of money.
Sure. Yeah. It looks nice. Like, I was looking at the fact that it says 8-inch action
Yep.
figure, place him in any gruesome position.
Yep.
The wording and the marketing changes so much
Yeah.
over years, even if it's by
Look
1
at that.
year.
So, I mean, I'm surprised they didn't make Universal Monster Trolls.
No, yeah. First thing I looked for, obviously, when I came in is, do we have a Dracula one? I need a Dracula.
Well, we got a whole bunch of 1990s Universal Monsters up there, and there are a few Dracula ones. But, and then there's a Renfield, which is interesting.
Yeah, he looks cool.
Yeah, there's a Renfield. So that are much more reasonably priced up there. That would be great for gifts and stuff like that, whereas these are for the collector.
Right. Those
Okay.
are not to mine. To be played
So
with.
I'm going to set these somewhere. I'm going to go walk these back over there and put them back in, and she's going to talk for a second.
Cool. It's almost wrap up time. Should I wrap them up and tell them
No,
about
let's
our new
come
stuff
back.
coming in? I don't think there's anything new that is going to be continuing that we didn't talk about already. Sometimes when he throws me off on a whim and I've ran out of everything to talk about, sometimes I need to muster up something. I think next time for our next show, and I want our viewers' opinion on this, should we cover first edition types of Disney toys and figurines, the differences that we have here?
Maybe not the next show, because we just did toys.
Sure.
But let's put that on
Okay.
the thing, and let us get some more first editions in, because I only have 1 and 2 up there right now. Look,
Hula girls.
hula girls. For all your hula needs. Look
I
at
like how
that.
her hair is all twisty in the back.
Oh, she's got bedhead.
Yeah.
We
look
didn't
at that
know where
one.
she was. She's got bedhead. Look at this. Hula girls. They have a troll for everything.
And when you guys come in store, you'll see that they're all different, like sporadically spread out. So if you're looking for sports ones, those will be in sports. If you're looking for sports team related ones, those will be in the back in the Detroit related section. We also have ones in toys, but we also have ones in the medical field as well.
And just because they're cool and new that I got in, check this out. Mario Kart. This is 2000. And
That's
then
cool. Is that a bank? Or is
this,
he just a fig?
just a fig. There's no bank hole. Look at this.
He's cool.
So this, I'm going to tell you, is probably 1970s. Might say on it Santa Barbara. 1960.
Jeez.
1960.
Look at the paint job.
10 years before I was born. Look at this. 1960s.
It's in perfect paint job.
So, oh, it is almost time to go. So let's see, what's coming up. So you gotta come, you're all invited, everybody's invited. Come on down on July 29th to 5th Avenue in Royal Oak. They're gonna be serving food, they're gonna be serving drinks, you have to pay for it. But, because there's no entrance fee.
Of course.
And come see us live on air on the Caffeinated Conversations After Dark with Brooke Allen.
Yeah.
You might see Steve even on air.
Steve just made a comment, and I need him to give context.
What?
Do you mean like literally like just sold, and that it needs to be taken off the floor, or do you mean like in a different?
What are you
sense?
talking about? Oh, no. So the creature from the Black Lagoon, he's saying the last creature from the Black Lagoon that sold on card
Gotcha.
sold for $8,000.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I hope we get that. That'd be nice.
That'd be sick.
Wouldn't it? Ooh, then I can have the troll babies.
No.
But so that's how long and that's how rare. That's how long ago and that's how rare. And I think that was like probably 2013, Steve,
Wow.
somewhere around there. Yeah.
It's not even a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? Come on in. We got our buttons. We've got
Trolls up the wazoo.
trolls up the wazoo. You can buy a troll for any occasion.
Any theme, any event.
Mhm. Or you can buy Mario Kart. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah, no,
I
he's
just want to take him
cool.
home and sit him.
I want to drive him around.
I want to drive him around. I want a car like that.
So like Jason was saying, make sure you tune into Caffeinated Conversations every single Monday live at 10 a.m. sharp. Or if you would like some information on how you can attend a live showing of Caffeinated Conversations, either feel free to reach out to us here, or you can also, if you personally know Jason, reach out to him and I'm sure he can get you
Or Brooke.
in. Or Brooke as well.
Or if you want to come here and see one of our live shows live,
Then let one of us know.
or want to be on our show, let us know because
Yeah.
we're always looking for people too.
All the time.
We're about to hit the 50,000 mark.
Wow.
Our last videos, we're pulling 25,000 views
Don't
and
you guys want a
plays,
piece of
25,000
this?
plays. I mean, I sent it to, and I'm, I don't care. I'll brag for a second. When I sent you that text, oh, you're bleeding.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, I probably just scratched myself.
So, we did the video over there. What did we do it on? The last one. Isn't that awful?
Boxes.
Boxes. So we did a video on boxes, and I posted it, and I sent you the clip of it.
You did.
I sent her the clip of it, even though she can go in and check. I still sent her the clip of it, and it was at what, 15,000 plays, and that's playthroughs.
And that was for the day after.
That was the very next day. So apparently somebody likes it. So thank you.
Yeah.
And so if you want to be on the show, let us know. If you and we're not opposed to going out to do stuff.
Yeah,
too.
we would love to.
We still have a few things on the docket, but I'm trying to get our production crew for
Get our
the
ducks
show
in
over
a row,
here.
right?
And getting them over here is like pulling teeth. But anywho, go ahead and give them our spiel.
Thank you so much for tuning into Time Warp Live today. I hope you like our troll episode just as much as we did. This is going to be available right when we end our live streams, but it's also going to be available on YouTube if that's your preferred streaming platform tomorrow. What time does it drop on YouTube the next day?
Usually in the morning.
So you check out for that in the morning. You can go right over
Unless something
to...
happens and I have to do it in the afternoon, but it should be there by, like a leak or something.
Right, yeah, of course,
That's-
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can tune into that tomorrow, at least sometime in the morning, so just make sure you keep your eyes peeled. We also just hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, so
Go over. We need another 500. I love it. I love it. I love it.
if you guys do go on YouTube, please just spend 30 seconds of your time giving us a little like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube. It
Yes.
would be greatly appreciated, because if we can get better ads and views on there, then we can, progress our show in other ways.
And Amazon is still a thing. It's happening at the end of the month.
Oh, wow, lit. So Amazon
Yeah.
Prime is still going to be a thing. So make sure you tune back here to get more information on how you can watch us on home screen
Yep.
rather than on your tablet or
Yep.
your phone. And we hope you enjoy your night tonight. We'll see you guys
Yes,
next week.
very much. And have a troll night.
Have a trollific night.
Have a trollific night. I love that. Now I want a shirt that says that.
See you next time, guys.
Ah.